up, I'm Brian. We're in the future now. It's 2025. It was 2024, and because of that, I got a lot of Transformers in that year. That year was kind of a mixed bag, but at least there's cool stuff. Also, I got to 30,000 subscribers in that year, which is very impressive. I don't even know why that happened. Anyways, I got my top 15 Transformers that I got in 2024, so not specifically ones that have been released in 2024, especially considering one of them is from 2004. It's actually 20 years old. So like Sonic says, let's-a go. There's a lot of stuff that I want to add on this list. In fact, I had more than enough to do like a top 25, but I stopped at 15, which is kind of sad because I really wanted to add Tigerhawk. But number 15 goes to the very limber War for Cybertron Studio Series Optimus Prime. Now, I like the original toy, don't get me wrong, but I'm having a lot of fun with this. I like the bulky shape. It just is more fitting to Optimus Prime. I also like the fact that you could swap the arm for the gun. That feels proper, and the battle axe is pretty cool. Yeah, it could have been painted better, but he comes with a battle axe. I'm not going to argue with that, and if you don't like Optimus Prime, you're not going to like this list. A figure that I've always wanted since I was a kid, but Giga managed to send this to me, so I appreciate it so much. It is the Cybertron Leader Class Metroplex, the genuine original release. Now you're probably thinking, Brian, didn't you get the Legacy Cybertron Universe Metroplex? Yes, but this one is also precious, so I wanted it. I mean, look at the battle axe thingy, look at him, look at the fact that he comes with a minicon and a cyber key, something that the Legacy line forgot to do. So I like this. We go a little smaller with gears. Simply put, I needed a gears. I don't have too many in my collection. I think the only one is like the movie one that was a Stockade repaint. So yeah, he was kind of necessary. I never even got the Generations Legends class toy. He's small, sure, but he deserves to be small because that's proper. Also, he's got the toaster head. So I'm just curious when this is going to turn into Swerve, because I'm pretty sure down the road he's going to be turned into Swerve. But as of right now, we've got Toaster Head, and that's pretty cool. Also, he's coming out again with the battle mask, and I'm tempted. In 2024, we managed to work with Blokees, which was super cool, by the way. Finally, something that was actually connected with Hasbro and Transformers that actually wanted to work with me. That was awesome. I think they dropped me out from their contacts because they switched around a lot of things, so it just kind of got lost. But it was still really cool to talk to them, work with them, and do videos. But I think the coolest thing that I ever received from them is the Action Edition Optimus Prime. I feel like I need to get that Megatron now. It's such a cool build. You have so many options with the stickers and the optional eyes, which you can turn into orange. I thought it was pretty cool. It has a light up feature, which is just awesome. I love the glowing eyes. The cannon's pretty cool. Comes with a lot of accessories, but it's mainly the build itself for the figure I thought was really nice. It's relaxing. It's complex, but it doesn't feel like it's overly complex. You know what I mean? Like, you could just do it on a breeze, and God, I just love this set. When I first saw this, I thought, oh, that's just a dull repaint of a cool figure, but do I really need it compared to Cyclonus? Spoiler alert, it's ferak. Now, this was a huge surprise, which is actually one of the main reasons why it's on this list. I think the gray suits the gunmetal, especially for the blasters here. I like the new head sculpt, the red face, and the details inside there. There's a lot of sculpt work that I didn't expect for this figure, because it could have just been a gray Cyclonus, but they decided to opt out and give it some new details that really suit it, and I'm actually liking this a little more than Cyclonus. Now, if you couldn't tell from the Metroplex, I'm a huge Cybertron fan, so when I saw this, I thought, I immediately have to get this thing, and I got it right away. It is the Cybertron Universe Legacy Hotshot. Now, yes, I have the original Hotshot, but that just makes me love it even more because I can contrast and compare, and I think some of the things are cooler here. Some of the things were done better on the original, but it's so cool that we have a dedicated mold to the Cybertron Hotshot, and immediately as I look at this, I think, man, that's Cybertron Hotshot, as well as it should. When I first saw this, I thought, that looks a little too chunky and weird and awkward. But no, in person it's a lot better. I love the transformation, I love the look, I love the color. It is the War for Cybertron Gamer Edition Sideswipe. Simply put, he's just a really cool looking guy. He's got a cool alt mode. Transformation has some interesting tricks to it. Robot mode actually looks like the guy. It's also not a repaint of crappy jazz. So, A+. This is my favorite guy from Beast Wars ever, okay? And when I saw that they were doing it in Legacy, I thought, well, about time, because his girlfriend was in Kingdom and she looked kind of lonely. It is the Legacy Beast Wars universe, Silverbolt. I love the wolf bird mode. I love the robot mode. I love the head sculpt. I love the spears. He's charming, charismatic, whatever. I'm mumbling on my words because yay, we have Silverbolt. Yay! I had to. I needed him. I don't know another figure that I needed more than him. For a couple of reasons. Number one, I had the rest of the Dinobots, so I feel like he was required. If I didn't get him, then it'd just look awkward. Number two, it's Swoop. Swoop has always been my favorite Dinobot, and when they did it for Power of the Primes, I was really disappointed because he was actually the worst one of the group. So when I saw this, I was like, there's no way it cannot be bad, and trust me, it's not. I like the dual swords, I like the blasters, I like the look, I like the fact that they went with blue. Obviously they would, but still. I think the shape is nice. He's a little simple, sure, but it's Swoop. He's allowed to be simple. It's fine. It's for him. He's cool. Do it for him. He's a cutie. Mwah. This one's fairly new to my collection, so I'm still a little iffy about it, whether or not I should put it on this ranking or higher or lower, but for right now, I'm pleased with where it's at, so we're gonna go with that. This is the Legacy Animated Universe Optimus Prime. He's a nice, chunky Optimus Prime. He looks the part. Yeah, he's got some Legacy, upgrades, I guess you would say, but, I mean, he still looks the part. He's got the blue face, he's got the battle axe, he's got the shape of the chest, which I really do like, and when I heard that they were doing a Legacy animated style Optimus Prime, I was thinking, okay, they can do that, but will he look too G1? And no, he looks specifically himself. He looks like he's his own thing. And I love that. He's just nice and chunky and handsome and my oh my. We're going into the top 5, and this figure is 2 decades old, but I managed to get it in 2024. It is the Energon landmine. This is a mold that I've kept my attention to for quite a while, but I wasn't sure if I should get it. Like, I didn't feel like there was a need to get it right away. And when I saw it at the toy fair, I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and go for it. And my God, I'm happy I did, because this is a really cool figure. First of all, I love the alt mode and how the accessories just bulk it out to where it just looks crazy insane, and I love it. I like the plows on it. And the robot mode, the base robot is simple enough, and it looks totally fine. It's very unique too, but then you attach the shovels and then this gunner section, and it's just a lot, and I love it. It reminds me of those old toys, mainly because it is one of those old toys, but with all the gimmicks and everything going on, it feels like it was an experimental time, and I kind of miss that with Transformers. So, landmine, love the colors, love the look, awesome. This one is also fairly new. It is Bludgeon and Ruckus. Now, first of all, starting with Ruckus, this is a character that I really wanted for a long time, and I like that they took the Beachcomber mold and turned it into this. They did a lot to rework it, but still it's awesome, and the fact that they managed to still include the flip-out guns. The other trigger cons that they did for Legacy don't really have this, except for Crankcase, but they're like little nubs, so This one is full-on blasters over the shoulders, like it should be. I love the coloring, I like the tan, I like the purple, I also like the silvers and blues going on for the details. He just looks awesome, and he's also tall too, like way taller than Beachcomber. But for Bludgeon, the reason why I chose this, I was actually teetering between this and the original Bludgeon, because I got both of them the same year, is I like that Bludgeon, but it's a little too normal for Bludgeon nowadays, you know, with the skull face, the orange, the green, which, again, is nothing bad. But I like how different this is. The green, the kind of mustard yellow, and the dark colors going on with the mouth that's spilling out spaghetti. I just think that this is evil, unique, awesome looking, so I'm glad that they packed them together because I'm glad that I got both of them. The only reason why this isn't any higher is because the alt modes kind of suck, but you gotta admit that robot mode sells it. It is the Bumblebee movie concept art Megatron. Now, I'm not gonna say that he should have been in the movie, but I wouldn't mind if he was in the movie. He's got an incredible design for the robot mode. I love the red, the silvers, the grays going on, all the greebling. He just looks powerful. I like the face. I know some people don't, but I think the face suits it. I like the giant fusion cannon on the side. And yeah, the alt modes, they're not great. They're not going to ruin it for me because he's still an incredible robot. He's got finger articulation when he didn't really need it, but I'm not going to argue with it. He's got the same hand articulation as the Commander class Rodimus Prime. Now that's saying something. He's just the coolest thing. He poses well. My God, ignore the alt modes just for this. I wasn't sure if I should put this so high on my list, but when I saw everything else, I thought, man, this one takes it. Number 2 goes to Cybertron Universe Starscream. I was not expecting this because it's got some loose joints, but every time I pick this up, there's a huge smile on my face. I love the Cyberkey gimmick. Yeah, it's not actually a gimmick, but he still includes it and you can attach it wherever. I love the shape of it. I like the Voyager size, you know, the Supreme class was kind of cool, but I like something like this. Yeah, they did make a Voyager, but whatever. I really like the look. I like the purple transparency. I like the fact that it comes with the swords. I like that the alt mode looks like the genuine thing. The only thing I would change is making the rockets rotate. Besides that, this just looks like Cybertron Starscream. And what more could you ask for? And last but not least, because it's first on the list technically, it is the Transformers Legacy United Commander Class Magmatron. I love all the individual dinosaur modes. The combination for the dinosaurs is ridiculous, but I actually love how ridiculous it is. And the robot mode is just peak. It is powerful. Look at all the dino heads being used in different places. Look at the shield, look at the sword, look at the bat wings on the ears, look at the head sculpt. It's just menacing and growling, and the color scheme is all over the place, but it flows very well. Like the green goes to this side, the purple goes here, the red over top, and then it's placed with gold all over the place. Thick thighs, which I can't argue with. I love the technical detailing that goes on the back of the legs. That's always awesome. And I just cannot believe that we got a commander class of this guy. You guys definitely need to get him because he is a looker. So that's it. That's my top 15 of 2024. You might disagree. You might put in Commander Class Studio Series Optimus Prime, which I unfortunately did not find. So that's the reason why it's not on this list. But yeah, just really cool stuff. What's on your list? Please comment below. Let me know. And yeah, see ya.